Yeah, you motherfuckers thought y'all never hear from me again, huh? I've been busy. But of course, I had to come back to talk about this. You see the title. But first, let me do my intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bullshit, where I tell it like it is and not the way it wants to be told. I am your host, Realist888. Excuse me, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't done this in a while. But that's because I've been busy having a life. As I stated in my last video or previous videos on this channel, the reason why I don't do these videos much is because it focuses on negativity, and I don't like to focus on negativity. I'm a positive person. I like to focus on the positive. I have enough negative crap in my life to be constantly talking about bullshit. But this is something that damn near has to be spoken about because nobody else is going to call these people out on their stupidity. And if anybody else is able to do it and capable of doing this, anybody else who is worthy of such a task, it's me, damn it. Yeah, I'm gloating. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, what we're going to be talking about today is something that has gone viral over the history, not even a history. What the hell am I saying? It's gone viral over the course of the past couple of months. However, it's gotten so bad to the point where it's not the origins of what it should be. And it's just been completely taken out of context. And I'm going to take you down a history of a bunch of trends and dumbass shit that these same people did that led up until this point and that led up to the rant in this video. The IceBucket challenge. I'm pretty sure you heard about it. It's all over Facebook, all over the internet. Celebrities are doing it. Fucking random people are doing it. People in different countries are doing it. For those of you who don't know what the IceBucket challenge is, the origins of it is kind of shaky. Even I don't know. I read up on it and it still was very vague. But the whole purpose of this challenge was to help raise awareness for Lou Gehrig's disease. I hope I pronounced that right. Or as also known as ALS. Now, how the hell does ALS transfer into Lou Gehrig's disease? I have no idea. If it's Lou Gehrig's disease, then wouldn't it be abbreviated LGD? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the history of it. But nevertheless, it's really turned into like this social phenomenon, and really, it's sad what it's become. It's gotten to the point where people aren't even doing it to raise awareness for the goddamn disease anymore. It's just doing it just to make it a viral fucking video. It reminds me of so much shit that I'm gonna give you people a clear rundown of everything that's happened from trends that have happened from a couple years ago up until now to let you know everything, just to elaborate on everything I'm gonna tell you later on in the video, because as you can see, or as you're going to see, people have a history of just having this monkey see monkey do mentality, and most of you are probably going to name some things that I missed, but I did my best to think of everything that I've seen over the past couple of years, and let me just give you the rundown. Now, people that are doing this ice bucket challenge, again, the original purpose of it was to help raise awareness for Lou Gehrig's disease, and the way that it's supposed to work is that somebody makes a video of them dumping a bucket of ice water on their head, and they nominate at least three people to do the challenge. And apparently they have like 24 hours to respond. I'm actually curious to know who the fuck has the balls to not do this within 24 hours of somebody else's video. Bitch, I'm busy. I'll do it next week. No, I'll do it next month. I'm booked up. What happens to the people that don't do this in 24 hours? Like, I don't know. Like, will these people be shunned for the rest of their lives? You know, and it's gotten so bad right now. Like I don't know. like I'm mumbling right now because it's so stupid. Because when you dive into stupidity, your IQ drops, and unfortunately, I have to dive into that world of stupid in order for me to make a point. But these people that are doing this challenge now, they're not even doing it with the intention to help raise awareness. They're just doing it because they're just trying to get their 15 minutes of fame there on YouTube or try to make some viral video. And it's gotten so bad that now people aren't even trying to raise awareness. Not one time, with the exception of Charlie Sheen and I think also Steve-O from Jackass, if I'm not mistaken. With the exception of those two, not one video not one video of this Ice Bucket Challenge have I seen where they gave a link to donate money to the cause or gave a link to help raise awareness of the disease so that you can know why you should donate money to this cause and research for it. It's more so about them getting their 15 minutes of fame and making a viral video. That's all it is. And people have completely forgotten the intentions of this shit. Now, it was originally called the Cold Water Challenge, just a bit of history. That's about as much as I could read up on it. I really couldn't get too much information on the history of it as to who started it or what have you. But that was the, saying, like, that was the plan. But the people that's doing it now, just let me give you like a rundown of all the stupid shit that they've done over the past couple of years. And I know I said I was going to do this earlier, but I got kind of sidetracked. Excuse me, I'm still a bit rusty. Haven't done one of these videos in a while. Forgive me. But let's get started. Now, this translates all the way back to people just following trends and doing what the fuck ever. And it's gotten it's gone from the gun pose that people used to do in those Facebook pictures, mostly people from the DMV, because they did that shit a shit ton. The DMV, they were, I don't know, it was like if you took a picture and you're from the DMV, then that's basically what you did, especially the females on there. And then, talking about the females, they had that damn duck face pose. Y'all remember that shit went viral? And then they had the sink pictures. Oh my fucking god. Them sitting on a fucking sink, a bathroom sink, trying to give the illusion that they had thicker butt cheeks. And that shit didn't work. That shit did not work. Some of y'all motherfuckers fell for it. That shit did not work. And then the motherfuckers started planking. Then they started calling owling and every other version of that same thing. It started as planking, and then they went to owling, and every other version that they tried to make viral became, but it became so oversaturated and boring, of course, that they had to move on to something else. But not before that dude died off the balcony from fucking planking on the fucking balcony. Y'all remember that shit? Then the smack cam came. Then he had to do the shit with shaving cream. Then came the knockout game. Then twerking began its early stages of resurgence. And that got so bad that little girls no older than 4 or 5 were in their underwear. The worst part about this shit is it was on World Star as a viral video. So everybody's seen the shit. I didn't want to see that, and the mothers deserve their ass whipped for that shit too. Then the fight videos became viral. Then someone had the bright idea to take a spoonful of cinnamon, which was stupid, and make that into a fucking challenge. Then that challenge died down for, I would at least say, like a year and a half, like a year and a half or something like that. But it died down for quite some time. And then this white girl from out of nowhere, from wherever, she tried to start an electric fence challenge, and everybody called her stupid for doing this shit, where she put a piece, where she tapped an electric fence with her butt cheek. And everybody was calling her stupid for doing this shit. But you know what's not stupid? Setting yourself on fire, which is exactly what happened after everybody called that white girl a dumbass for doing that electric fence shit. Ain't that some shit? And one girl got burned up, I think, and she probably died. If not, she's badly burned because the water never turned on. It was like a fucking 1950s webcam or digital camera that this girl had. A 19, I don't know, like it was like an old ass digital camera to where the shit wasn't even high definition. But she was in the bathroom. She lit herself on fire. She tried to turn the water on and the shit didn't come on. So there she goes burning to like a fucking overcooked French fry in the goddamn shower, and a 15-year-old boy died from doing it. And then we translate over to the ice bucket challenge, which is the same thing. It's a monkey see, monkey do challenge. And the original task, the original reason why the challenge was made was for a good cause. And now, of course, you know, the same people that were doing the fire challenge, the same people that were doing the fucking duck faces, the same people that did the cinnamon challenge, the same people that did that. Somebody else probably did the electric fence challenge. I wouldn't be surprised. And the same people that's posting up the fight videos, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to do the ice bucket challenge. Why? Because it's for charity. Explain this shit to me. How the fuck does you pouring a bucket of ice water on your fucking head translate to helping charity in any fucking way? Especially nowadays, they're not even announcing that they're doing it for charity. It's just a fucking regular run-of-the-mill challenge. And the whole point of it was to help raise awareness for this disease. And if you're going to say, and for the ones that did, if you're going to say that you're doing it for LAS, at least provide some links so that people can learn about the shit. Don't sit there and just say that you're doing it for charity. It doesn't translate into nothing. You're not donating any money for it, which is why I said, with the exception of Charlie Sheen and and with the exception of Charlie Sheen and Steve-O from Jackass, Charlie Sheen, who donated $10,000, and he actually made a lot of sense. Let's face it, ice water is going to melt, but this $10,000 can actually help somebody, help with the research. It's funny how the person that everybody was making fun of makes more sense than everybody else doing this shit. And to this day, I am seriously just trying to separate myself from society little by little. And yeah, of course, I know the gears are going to keep turning. I'm not looking to stop anything. I'm just trying to look to stop myself from having to engage myself with people that just want to jump into something without the full knowledge of it. The ice bucket challenge may be less dangerous. I mean, I've seen some dumbass videos of it involuntarily. Facebook has this thing now. If somebody posts a video and you scroll past it, it automatically plays itself, so you can't really, you know, avoid watching it. Because it just automatically plays. That's just the way Facebook works now. And Facebook, they on some other shit these days with this fucking messenger shit. But I don't want to keep talking about that. But nevertheless, man, listen, if you're going to do the ice bucket challenge, here's my thing. At least do it for the right fucking reasons. It's getting to the point where it's not even hot anymore. You motherfuckers doing the ice bucket challenge trying to make a viral fucking video. Come on, man. Y'all the same motherfuckers that did the fire challenge, the same dumbass motherfuckers that did the cinnamon challenge, and I'm guilty of doing the cinnamon challenge, but after that, I decided that this shit wasn't worth doing no fucking more. I found out, you know, how stupid that fucking challenge was after doing it, and then I just looked back at it and I was like I even tried to redeem myself by looking up some type of health facts for actually, saying like taking a spoonful of cinnamon. I actually tried to look up some health facts. I found one. I can't remember where it was because it was a couple years ago. But nevertheless, man, it's one of those things where it's just like, oh man, like can you people just not beg for fucking instant gratification? Is it possible for people to just do something with the intent to think before they do it? That's what this whole video is about. That's what this whole rant is about. Like, I've given you a rundown of shit that's been happening for a couple years now. And again, some of you probably remember more shit than I even said, but at the end of the day, bullshit is bullshit. I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge for charity, and I nominate such and such and such and such. You have 24 hours. Fuck you. I'm waiting till the next 2 months to do it. How about that? And the original rules, from what I read, was that either you dump a bucket of ice water on your head, or you have to donate $100. Why not? Here's the reason why I call it stupid. Why not make it to where, you know, I don't know, people should just donate money. Why is it that people have to do stupid shit, you know, in order to donate money to a cause that half of them, I'm pretty sure a good majority of them don't know what the hell Lou Gehrig's disease is, which is probably the reason why none of them decided to post a fucking link to where to donate money, or to where they can read up on the disease. Everybody's not going to go to Google. With that being said, I'm going to provide a link in this video, since I'm talking all this shit. One link is going to be to where you can donate money to the disease. Another link is to where you can read up on what the disease is and get more informed about it, if you actually give a damn about the disease, that is. If you're going to sit there and do the fucking ice bucket challenge, at least, and if you're going to do the ice bucket challenge, and you're going to say that, you're going to do it for LAS and do it for charity and all this other shit, make that make sense. You dumping a bucket of ice water on your head does not translate into in anything in helping anybody. It only helps cooling your body down on a hot summer day. That's all it fucking does. At the end of the day, this shit is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. You know, it was made to raise awareness for charity. People turned it into some fucking phenomenon that at the end of the day, that does nothing for nobody. I have to give props to Charlie Sheen for having the common sense to actually doing something that's going to help the research of it. If everybody's just dumping a bucket of water on their head, like buckets of ice water on their head, just for a fucking viral video and 15 minutes of fucking fame, that isn't going to last no longer than the fucking video time, then what's the fucking purpose of doing this shit? That's all the fuck I'm saying. If you're gonna do this shit, do it for the right reasons. Don't do it trying to get popular off of this shit. I'm just saying, man, y'all motherfuckers hypocrites for real. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this episode of bullshit. Hope you guys found it more informative. Again, the link to where you can donate money for LAS and the link to where you can read up on the disease is in the video description. I know I did a lot of fucking mumbling, but I made some fucking valid points. You have to fucking agree. At the end of the damn day, if you're gonna do something for a damn cause, do it for the right reasons and do the shit properly. Don't do it just to try to get popular and because you want your 15 minutes of fucking fame. Everything ain't about that. So peace and take care. And as long as there's bullshit in the world, I'ma have bullshit to talk about. Deuces.